Hey there, shooters. Today I've got 3 Houdini Breakout 2.0 holsters that I'm going to be reviewing. I'm going to be talking about the good things and some of the bad things that nobody else on YouTube is talking about. So stay tuned and let's get into it. So as you can see, I've got 3 Houdini holsters here. These are all the Houdini Breakout 2.0 holsters. I have a Walther PPS M2. I have a Smith & Wesson 2.0 Shield 9 Performance Center. And I have a Glock 29 Gen 5. One of the good things about these holsters is that they're very compact. They don't take up a lot of space in your waistband. They come with metal clips, not plastic ones. They also come with a claw. The only issue with the claw is they don't always drill the holes perfectly to mount them. So as you can see, this claw is kind of down here. My belt goes through here, and this claw is kind of underneath that. So this one was kind of a flub by them. You can totally tell by the fit and finish that these are just made in somebody's garage. There is not a really big production facility going on over here. It is a smaller company. This one is nice. This one is nice and straight. This one is messed up. They should have drilled the holes maybe a little bit higher and then more in line so that this could actually be like farther over and tilted up a little bit more to be under the belt line. And then the Glock 29 one looks pretty straight as well. So that one looks pretty good. So the whole point of these holsters is to be able to break them out, meaning if you are in a position where you are in close quarters combat and you can't pull your pistol directly out, you can rotate it out like that. And that feature does work pretty well on all of these holsters. So there's the Glock 29. Here's the Walther. Ooh, this one's a little tighter. That one's a little tighter. The retention on these is not adjustable really. I mean, a little bit, but it's really as you want to tighten that claw down to keep the claw on, and that's it. That's the only point of retention there is. So it's kind of preset, but I haven't had an issue with any of these falling out. Let's try the Smith & Wesson. Oh, that one's nice and smooth. It's a good one. Try that Walther again. Make sure I wasn't holding on to the holster there. Yeah, that one's a little tighter than normal. There are 2 other issues with these holsters that you need to take care of right away to prevent your gun from getting torn up. So look at these edges in here. I mean, being honest here, these are very crudely made holsters. They do work though. Here's the thing, if you don't want to tear your gun up, you need to lubricate the inside of this holster. I've done it on all 3 of these with a holster lubricant like this. I got this on eBay. It's made by Rounded Gear. It's quick draw holster lubricant. This is gonna keep the wear down as far as wearing out the slide on your gun. The other thing that I need to fix and show you guys, you can already kind of see it. See that metal, exposed metal right there? That's scraping my slide on this Walther. Okay, so you need to file down the edges on the screws in here, because when you go to reholster, while these are recessed, you're putting it at an angle like this and it's scraping your slide on the way in. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and take this. I got to take the screw all the way out. And then what I'm going to do to get rid of the sharp edges on this hardware here is to take this. This is actually a diamond file that is used for filing the edges off of guitar frets. You can use a regular file, but I had this one, so I'm going to use this and just file the edge of the screw there. One thing you can do to make it a little easier to hold is screw the screws back together a little bit. like that, and then just hold the bottom one like that, and then take your file and go to work. Especially these corners in here, you want to get all of those. I would rather the screw be all scratched up than my gun, so that's why you want to do this. So there is some prep work involved with removing some of the things that are wrong with Houdini holsters. But another good thing that they do is they do text. So if you have a problem, you can just text Cheryl or Heather over there, and they usually will text you back. And then you just reinstall it. And then to further minimize scratching by these entry screws here, you want to change your orientation from this to this. And then the other thing you could do too is you could put like a black electrical tape over that as well to keep that from scraping the slide on your pistol on entry. Although, of course, that will fall off after a while. It's best to file those down and make them not as sharp so that your slide doesn't get scraped up. Other than that, they do work pretty well. As long as this is lined up with that, they do use metal clips. They come with the claw. They are priced about the same as any other holster. I think it's like $60 or $70. Sometimes they run a little sales and stuff like that. But that's my full review. Hope that was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I know there's a lot of reviews on the internet about these. They're probably in your Instagram feed a lot. I'm the only one I've seen that actually has 3 of these that also doesn't work or have any affiliation with Houdini holsters. I bought all these with my own money. They didn't pay me to do this review or anything like that. So that's the good and the bad. Please give me a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.